After seeing these beautiful Armenian carpets, a spark of inspiration lit up in my mind, and I knew I had to create earrings inspired by them. Alright, I'm going to start working with these two resin molds. After I pour the first layer of resin and cure it with UV light, I add the second layer. Since I don't want to fill the entire mold with resin, I use this tool to gently spread it around. If your resin creates bubbles, make sure to use a wooden stick and do this step slowly and carefully. After curing, I pour another layer of resin, and this time I use this brush to spread it. Alright, I've removed the face shape from the mold, and now I'm curing this side as well. Now, let's move on to this mold. I pour the first layer of resin and spread it to make sure it covers everywhere, then I let it cure. Now, I pour the next layer of resin, and once I'm sure it's spread everywhere, I cure it again. I repeat this process until I'm sure the resin has filled the entire mold and the surface is smooth and even. Now, this form is ready to be removed from the mold, and once I take it out, I'll cure this side as well. Now our forms are ready, but before painting, the sharp edges need to be smoothed out with sandpaper. I'm going to use an electric sander, and then I'll be back. I've finished sanding and also drilled holes under the chins of the faces so I can connect the two forms later. Right now, I'm not worried about the sanding scratches because I'll be applying paint and resin, so I won't do any polishing at this stage. To make it easier to paint the faces, I'm now gluing the earring bases with super glue so I have something to hold on to. I make sure the earring bases are placed correctly, and then I let them dry. While those are drying, I'll start painting these forms. I'm using gel polish because it works well on resin. But you can use any type of paint that suits the kind of resin you're working with. After painting the first layer, I cure it, and then I apply a second layer to make it smooth and even. Now I'm starting to add designs on the surface. Sometimes I find it easier to paint with a toothpick instead of a brush. Feel free to use whatever tool you're most comfortable with. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more creative tutorials. After finishing the design, I let it cure again. Now I pour resin over the surface and use a brush to spread it evenly. Then I let it cure. Now I'll move on to the faces. I've made sure the earring base is well attached, so I can hold it from there while I paint. I'm painting the first layer now, letting it cure, and then I'll apply a second layer. Now I'm going to add some rhinestones to this part. I apply a bit of resin to make the surface sticky, so I can place the stones on it. The good thing about this method is that I can easily adjust the placement before curing, in case I make a mistake. After placing the rhinestones, I cure it so they stay fixed in place. Now that I'm placing these two pieces side by side, I feel like they need to be more coordinated. So I'm adding some rhinestones to this piece as well. After placing the rhinestones and curing them, I apply a final layer of resin and cure it again to get a smooth and beautiful surface. Now it's time to connect the two pieces. I'm using a 10mm jump ring for the top part, and 6mm jump rings for the lower connections. We also need these two pieces to hang the small rhinestones at the bottom part of the design. Alright, our earrings are finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you in the next video. Bye for now.